It's Money in the Bank this weekend, and here are my predictions. This is going to be on UNMISSABLE.
The world is watching.
Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's Unmissable video. Yes, it is Money in the Bank this weekend, and these are my thoughts and predictions going into Saturday night's latest PLE. Obviously the build for this has been quite good. Obviously we've had weeks of qualifying. So, Monday nights and Friday nights have been really good for the last couple of weeks. So, really excited for this weekend's PLE. Without further ado, we are going to look at the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which you'll see Lyra Valkyria taking on Io Sky, Zoe Stark, Naomi, and of course Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green. I think we're all in agreement that the actual fan favourite for this and Bucky's favourite for this is Tiffany Stratton. The Tiffy train is going full steam. But if I was booking this, I wouldn't go with Tiffany Stratton for obvious reasons. And that is, this is in Toronto, Canada. And I feel like the Canadians need somebody to cheer on and have something pretty much like the Scottish crowd did at Clash at the Castle, where they got Alba Fire and Isla Dawn winning the tag team championships. So yes, I am going for Chelsea Green. I don't think it's a mistake or an accident that she's in this ladder match. I think she's in there because of the Canadian connection. And of course, if she won, I think it would be amazing. Imagine her with the briefcase. I mean, she will bedazzle it. I am sure it will be glittered up to hef. But I think it would be good for her character arc to have this opportunity to become a champion. But there was some statistics going into this year's Money in the Bank that there hasn't been a failed cash-in by any of the females what have won Money in the Bank. Could Chelsea Green be the first failure and not actually win the championship? I mean, that could be a lot of fun. She's won Money in the Bank. Doesn't mean she has to be champion. Let me know what you think of that. I would love it, absolutely love it, if Chelsea Green was the won the Money in the Bank. But I do think that it will be Tiffany Stratton what is victorious. We go on to the IC title match, and we've got another Canadian who goes in as the IC champion, Sami Zayn versus a Bron Breakker. Obviously, I really hope that Sami Zayn can find a way of winning. It would be quite epic him retaining in Canada, but I feel that this is going to be the one point which leaves the Canadian fans a little bit downhearted. I have got Bron Breakker winning this. I just think that he kind of needs that IC title to elevate him even further up the roster and really show how badass he is. A loss to Sami Zayn could damage his push, his momentum, so forth. But I feel that he needs a big win. I think Sami Zayn is going to lose that IC title to Bron Breakker this weekend. With the world title match, Damien Priest versus Seth freaking Rollins. There's a lot of moving parts in this main event. Obviously, we're building to SummerSlam and the Finn Balor Damien Priest feud, and I feel that this is going to be another stepping stone towards that. Damien Priest has been adamant for weeks that he wants to defend his title by himself to prove that he's a worthy champ. Even though JD McDonough, Finn Balor, even to the point of Dominic Mysterio have all got involved in his matches, and I think they do again in this one. Damien Priest I've got retaining, inadvertently helped by Finn Balor, and this is just going to cause friction between them. He doesn't want to win this way. So then it is just going to cause heat between them two. And yeah, I feel that definitely a match at SummerSlam between Finn Balor and Damien Priest. I'm not saying there's going to be a championship involved. I mean, there's quite a month away from SummerSlam. Anything can happen. But I feel that that is the match what we are looking to be getting. Obviously, Drew McIntyre's got a CM Punk problem to deal with at SummerSlam. And of course, obviously, you've got where does Gunther fit in all this? He has got a title shot at SummerSlam. That's very interesting, isn't it? But we're going to move on. Maybe Seth does win, and then he gets Seth versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Actually, I've changed my mind. I am actually going to go for Seth winning, because I think Seth Gunther is the match that they'll do at SummerSlam, and Damien Priest versus Finn will not be for the title. Wow, so conflicted. I am going to go with Seth Rollins. Wow, change of opinion halfway through a video. And then we've got a six-man tag, an epic six-man tag match. The Bloodline storyline on SmackDown has been absolutely fantastic. This is going to have a bit of a twist to it. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are taking on the Bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. Obviously, Jacob Fatu is going to be ringside as well. I don't think this is going to go away the way that people think. I think people are expecting the Bloodline to win. I think we get a fourth member to the Cody team, and that fourth member will be Jimmy Uso. I think he's going to be a difference maker. I think he comes alone at first. I would be surprised if he's bringing anybody with him. But it is a pay-per-view, anything can happen. So yeah, I think Team Cody wins with a little bit of help from Jimmy Uso. That would be pretty epic. Then we've got, last but not least, I think this could be one of the biggest stories of Money in the Bank. Obviously, it is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which I think will be the main event. It sees Chad Gable versus LA Knight versus Carmella Hayes versus Andrade versus Drew McIntyre versus main event Jey Uso. A lot of you people in the crowd, in the wrestling community, think that it's going to be Jey Uso. He's on the poster. This could be an absolute massive misdirect by WWE. And I think it will be, to be quite honest with you. I'm starting to lean against Jey Uso winning. Simple fact is that he's going to be involved in the Bloodline storyline. Does he really need to have that briefcase if he's going to be involved in that for a good part of the year? So yeah, I'm kind of leaning away from it being Jey Uso. I could be completely wrong, of course. But Chad Gable is the pivot to this one. And I feel that with his involvement with the Wyatt Six is going to be how we get to the conclusion of this match. Yeah, I think that Chad does not get to the ring. I think he might make an entrance, but then the fog that we have seen numerous times from Nikki Cross will enter the arena, the lights will go out, and Chad will be met by the Wyatt Six. And I think this will drive him out of the arena. I think we'll just see him hightail out there. He will be that scared out of his wits that he doesn't even get to the match. He will get to Monday Night Raw, I think, because obviously he's facing Jey Uso at Monday Night Raw, the following event after Money in the Bank. So I think he gets out there unscathed. But do you know what I mean? I feel that the Wyatt Six are going to cost him his place. This leaves a place wide open. And I think we get AJ Lee. In fact, there's a lot of speculation that AJ Lee is going to be making an appearance this weekend. I mean, me personally, I don't know if that's true, but that's the buzz, what seems to be around at the minute. Maybe she is the distraction, and then we get CM Punk. I think CM Punk enters into this match pretty much like Brock Lesnar did when he surprised everyone to win Money in the Bank. I think we'll get to a point where Drew McIntyre's up on the ladder. He's about to unlock or take off the briefcase, and then CM Punk's music hits. CM Punk comes running down. He pushes Drew McIntyre off the ladder. and then goes up the ladder himself and gets the briefcase. I mean, wouldn't that be the ultimate revenge after the beatdown that CM Punk had only a couple of weeks ago? So yeah, as much as people are saying, Jay, I've got a funny feeling that we could have CM Punk as the men's Money in the Bank winner, just to the simple fact that he has replaced Chad Gable, who has been forced out of the arena by the Wyatt Six. Let me know what you think about this. I mean, I think it'll be epic if they do go down this line. I mean, what a major story point that would be if they did do that. I mean, they could just simply just go with Jey Uso, and we still have the Wyatt Six causing problems for Chad Gable. We could just get AJ Lee come out and distract Drew McIntyre. Certainly, them things could happen without CM Punk's involvement. But wouldn't it be epic if it was CM Punk at the end of the night with that briefcase, with a very disgruntled, annoyed Drew McIntyre laid on the floor? The fuel for their feud. Oh, I mean, it'd send it on a rocket ship. Wouldn't it? It'd rocket it to the moon. Anyway, these are my thoughts and my predictions for Saturday night's PLE Money in the Bank. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. How would you book Money in the Bank? What are your predictions for this weekend's PLE? I'll be very interested to find out. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.